We are going to paint our PVC. Margot, what are you doing? We're going to be late for the wedding. We're so lucky to have this space and really play with inserting some details. We have this dramatic, dark but vibrant wall, and you know, if you've seen our other video, that we have put it on 2 walls. But how do we then carry such a bold vision into a room that we're trying to bring the sunlight into? What colour are we going to paint it? Keeping with the colour, keeping with that terracotta warmth, we found through our previous Nitromorphs video, we had these incredible wooden windowsills which are so rich in colour. And not only are they rich in colour, they're rich in the right colour. Stay with us, see how we transform wood, real wood, original from the 1960s, and paint our PVC windows for these dramatic accents. So before we even think about painting, these PVC frames needed a deep clean. And when I say deep, I mean archaeological. So I made my own cleaning paste out of sunflower oil, any vegetable oil, and bicarbonate of soda, because apparently our PVC is younger than us, but somehow dirtier than a 60-year-old caravan. Sticky tape residue, gone. Random silicone, scraped off. Alarm cable trunking glue, obliterated. It's basically me versus every decision the previous homeowners ever made on these windows. And look, I've got a scraper in one hand, a sponge in the other, and a level of determination that honestly scares Joris a little bit. Meanwhile, Joris is filling the gaps around the trims with expanding foam. And every time he uses expanding foam, I brace myself, because it never just expands a little. It expands like it's auditioning for a Marvel movie. Once it dried, out came the multi-tool, and he sliced it flat like a man who has watched way too many woodworking videos. Next up, sanding all the PVC with a 220 grit sponge. Light sanding.
Next step, of course, is cleaning.
Easy enough. And he's feeling confident. Too confident, because now it's time to remove the sliding door. You know, the one that weighs approximately the same as a baby elephant? He uses a suction tool, loosens the doorstop, and now comes the part that is technically a 2-person job. But I have a spine issue, so I can't help. Which means he's doing this solo. Which means entertainment for all of us.
This bit did. This blood is...
But he does it, somehow. And gets the door outside, onto sawhorses, where he sands it. He sugar soaps it. Honestly, this door has had more spa treatments than I have.
It is time to prime. I'm so excited.
And now, the bin primer, our old friend. Smells like trouble, dries like lightning, sticks to anything. He starts with a trim brush. And yes, again, no masking tape, because we like to live dangerously. Then he uses a soft 2-inch brush, because if you don't use a fine brush with bin, it will absolutely betray you. And here he is cutting into corners like he's frosting a cake he is emotionally invested in. What are you doing now? I'm off to bed.
Come here. So, you see these white spots? These are all high spots that I'm trying to remove with a sandpaper, because otherwise they would look like this. So we need to remove all these brushes, because otherwise it won't look as smooth. It doesn't need a lot of work, just some quick sanding.
With your little finger sticking out. That's how he drinks his beers too.
Just don't overdo it. Very light passes. Better fill it than just go with it. You see, this one is very bad. Okay, and once we're done with all these things, we need to vacuum clean it with a brush. We're good to go.
Time to fit the trims. He has already primed them, so he measures everything, cuts them on the mitre box with surgeon precision, or at least that's how he sees it, and checks the fit. Then he grabs CT1, because of course he does. If CT1 ever sponsors us, just know Joris will cry. He sticks the trims on, tapes the top ones on so they don't escape, and steps back like, yes, I have built a window. And now the stars of the show, the wooden sills. We think they might be iroko or teak, but wood experts, please tell us in the comments, what is it? It's such a beautiful, rich red. We need closure. Joris uses Liberon water-based lacquer, the one that doesn't change the wood colour or go yellow over time. And he feathers those brush strokes like he's painting the Mona Lisa. 4 coats. Well, because apparently we're now a luxury hotel. Then, the black acrylic caulk, the unicorn of DIY supplies. Nearly impossible to find in black, but we found it. What we didn't find was the logic to put masking tape. We didn't use any on our freshly painted walls because we believed, truly believed, that the caulking tool would clean everything. It didn't. It did the opposite. Black smudges everywhere, everywhere. You'll see the fix later. It's humbling.
Alright, time to do the actual painting. Ta-da!
Outside, Joris now starts the first top coat on the door using Dulux Trade Quick Dry Satinwood mixed to our almost black colour. Same cutting brush, new high-end brush for the larger areas, and he is really in his element, painting and feathering like a man who has forgotten he has a wedding to attend in a few hours.
I'm not just brushing things off. I need to make certain that we won't have too many bristles. I'm trying to minimize them. So I'm putting the paint up there. And then in the end, I'm doing this sort of movement.
Then he moves inside and paints the windows the same way. Thin coat, smooth strokes, very serious face.
Alright, coat number 2 and final one, hopefully. Let's go.
But doesn't show it because honestly, by this point, you get the idea.
And just like that, I'm done. Let's go and fit it and see the end result. And this is how they look like now that we have finished, almost finished.
You want to know what you're doing? We're going to be late for the wedding? Still
Yeah.
filming?
Almost done, almost done. There you go.
My chauffeur, I need you to get me to the wedding.
Yeah, we're going to the wedding.
Realistic DIYers, he never stops. Even in his suit.
Let's go to the wedding.
And now karma. Because remember that black caulk we smudgely applied without tape? Well, here's yours, applying 3 coats of wall paint to fix it. Thankfully the walls were freshly done, so just the edges needed repainting, but the lesson is clear. Tape your walls, especially if your caulk is blacker than your soul. And finally, the transformation. Our once sad, plasticky, slightly crusty PVC windows now look modern, sleek, and honestly expensive. The almost black frames look incredible, the wooden sills glow, the trims are clean, and mistakes are fixed. Thank you for watching our chaotic, cozy transformation journey. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and tell us below, have you ever confidently skipped masking tape too and regretted everything too? And then we have Scrumpy, looking like he did everything himself. If we can do it, you can do it. See you on the next one.